We are in our GoMath books. Students were asked to work on three-digit subtraction and how we regroup when we have to regroup in the ones and the hundreds. So we're going to be looking at page 319. Students were asked to finish up problems, the odd problems on page 319. So I'm going to work with question number 13 and then question number 14. So question number 13, we have 542 minus 164. So the first thing we do is we look at our ones column. The ones column, we have 2 minus 8. 2 minus 8. Now students will often be tempted to turn this around and do 8 minus 2, but we cannot do that. That's not what it's asking us to do. So we cannot do 8 minus 2 equals 6. We cannot do that. We can't do that. So what we have to do is 2 minus 8. But we say this little rhyme. More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door. And right here, 8 is more than 2. So we need to go next door. We go next door to our tens column. We go next door and we regroup. So this 4, which is 40, now becomes a 3 or 3 tens, which is 30. So what we're actually going to do is give one of these tens, we're regrouping, we're giving a 10, I'm going to write it in a different color over here. We're giving 1 10 over here to this 2, 10 plus 2 equals 12. So this 2 becomes a 12. Okay, so that's what we've actually done. 10 plus 2 equals 12. Now we can subtract our ones column. Now we can subtract 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8. I'm teaching the students how to count up from the lower number, stopping at the higher number. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 4. So the difference here to 12 minus 8 is 4 in our ones column. Right, we're done with the ones column. So now we can go over to the tens column. We have 3 or 30 minus 60. So 3 minus 6. More on the floor, go next door, right? More on top, no need to stop. There's not more on top. There's actually more on the floor. We need to go next door again. So we go next door. We go next door to the hundreds. We take 100 away. We take 100 away from the 500. That becomes a 4. And then what we've actually done, I'll show you in yellow here, what we've actually done is we've taken 100 and we're adding it to the 30, which is going to equal 130, right? We drop the 0, and this is now 13. I will do that in purple. Okay, we've done this right here, dropping the 0, right? So, or 13 tens, which is 130. Okay, so now we have 13. I'll make that a bit easier to see. 13 minus 6 in our tens column. Now we have 13 minus 6 in our tens column. We can count up from 6, stopping at 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the difference, 13 minus 6 is 7. We've done the subtraction in our tens column. Now we can go over to our hundreds column. We have 4 minus 1, or 400 minus 100, we know is 300. So the difference here, or our answer to the subtraction problem of question number 13 is 374. 374. Let's go to question number 15. We have 947 minus 579. We start in our ones column. We say our rhyme. More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door. Now, we do have more on the floor. 9 is more than 7. So we only have 7 things. We cannot subtract 9 things. We only have 7 things. We cannot subtract 9 things, right? We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We cannot subtract 9 things, so we need to take 110 away from our tens column, go next door. This 4 becomes a 3, and we add 10. We add 10 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have 17 over here in our ones column. We have 17 in our ones column. Now we can actually take away 9 from 17. We can take away 9 from 17. One strategy is to go ahead and actually draw it out, right? So we have to take away 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're left with 8. We can also count up from 9 to 17. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and we have 8. We're done subtracting our ones column. Now we go to our tens column. We have 30 minus 70, or 3 minus 7. More on top, no need to stop. We have to stop. More on the floor, go next door. 7 is more than 3. 7 is on the floor, it's more than 3. So we go next door. Change my color again. We go next door to the hundreds. We take 100 away. That becomes 800. And we give that 100 over to the 30. We give the 100 over to the 30. So now we have 13 minus 7. 13 minus 7. We can count up to make it easier on ourselves. Start at 7 and count up till we get to 13. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we have 6 dots here, right? We have 6, so our answer here is 6. Change that to red here to make it easier for us. So our answer is 6. Now we have subtracted our tens column. Now we can move on to our hundreds column. We have 8 minus 5. 800 minus 500 is 300. So our total difference is 368. All right, I hope that helps. Remember, we always have to start in our ones column. Whether we are subtracting or adding, we start in the ones column. When we are adding, it doesn't matter the order we add in, okay? But when we are subtracting, it does. It does matter the order. So we cannot switch this around. We have to have only 7 things, subtract 9 things. We can't do that. So we have to go next door. We have to go next door and take 10 away, okay? We give that 10 over to the ones. So now that becomes 10 ones. The next thing we did was when we go try to subtract our tens column now, we only had, now we're left with 3 things, right? We cannot only have 30 and take 70 away. So we have to again regroup. We go to our hundreds, we take 100 and turn it into 10 tens. 100, turn it into 10 tens. All right, and that's how we do our 3-digit subtracting. And sometimes we do have to regroup more than once.